you know, I've never been an opportunistic racer where I don't sit back and wait for other guys to make mistakes. You know, I've always been an aggressive racer, a go for it type of guy, make my own luck, make my own wins. You know, where success in this race sometimes doesn't go to that style of racer. But that being said, I think the biggest stars of this race are the aggressive racers, the ones that people remember the most, the Stadlers, the McCormacks.
Go for it.
Yeah, Tim de Boom won here twice, but he's a great champion, don't get me wrong. But he was an opportunist. He waited for others to make mistakes and capitalised on them. And I just don't think that inspires people personally. So, yeah, my strength is that, but we'll see. I think there's a lot more guys, younger guys who are coming that are young and prepared to not be opportunists, and they can quite easily change how a race is raced, change the whole dynamics and the outcome of the event overall. They mightn't win it, but they can shape it very, very much. And if you can play off their nerves and their inexperience and use that to your advantage, wow, it's a big benefit.
Did you change this feeling or this pre-race feeling during all these years compared to last year, the years before?
Oh, well, I said once I won this race I'd never come back. That was 3 years.
I remember this one.
That was 3 years ago. So
here we are.
I'm here again. But when I first came here, I was young. Well, not as young as some of the guys here, but I was the best short course guy in the world and decided to come across to Ironman. I thought I'd win this race first time around and be back for the Olympics in Athens. But that was 8 years ago, and it didn't work out that way. It took me, six attempts to win this, 5 years to win this race. 6 attempts. You know, I got some seconds, fifths, and some DNFs, and it was a learning on the way. But, you know, yeah, am I a different person? Yeah, I've realised that, yeah, this race is, you know, it happens on the day. You know, you can be in the best physical form of your life. You can have done everything right. And in my early years, I don't know how I lost this race, because I still look back and shake my head thinking, wow, how did I blow that? But it just didn't work on the day. It didn't happen for me. Whether I cracked, whether my inexperience I was trying to prove a point too early. I was too aggressive too early, trying to stamp my authority. Look at me. And it paid. I suffered in the worst way here. And over time, I matured as a racer and realised, you know what? The race is the first person back to the pier, not the first person up Palani Road, or the first person. You know, it's the person who's back to the pier first, and you can take the marathon to do that. It doesn't need to be won in the first 3 hours, 4 hours. So just be, you know, I think I matured as a racer a little bit. I feel like that in these last couple of years is been my biggest strength, and I enjoy now more the journey and the experience of the day, because I'm not so caught up on finish positions. I'm caught up on my own experience on the day, what I'm taking out of the race on a personal level. Because I think last year, even though I didn't win, if you only assess things on finish places or medal colours, then I would say last year was a complete and utter failure. But I honestly, when I'm honest with myself, last year was probably my best race in Kona. From where I came from, what I went through, and it really showed my maturity as a racer to some degree, because my ability to suffer. And I took more of that. I took more from that race last year on a personal level, and probably, you know, in 15 years' time, when no one cares anymore about me or Craig Alexander, and I'm sitting on my lounge at home and I'm reflecting, I think I'll probably take more out of that race personally than I will out of the race I won.